Hey guys, so I am coming to talk to you guys about some things, a few things. It is January 6th. I am still pregnant. I probably will be pregnant on way into February. Who knows? I think they'll let you go up to 42 weeks. um, I have no signs of labor and delivery happening anytime soon. Um, yeah, it's just none. I tried a couple things this weekend because I would rather have a baby over the weekend. So because right now, financially, although my husband has a week of vacation, he that's about it. He has that 1 week vacation time that he can take when I have the baby, and his job allows up to 4 weeks of maternity leave for him, but it's unpaid, and we can't afford to take 5 weeks. Well, actually 4 weeks of him off and not working. We can't afford that. So yeah, we're normally a two. Um, Parent, income family, but because of the pregnancy, because of my miscarriages I had before this pregnancy, I decided not to work, and I haven't worked. I actually have only one client that I'm working with this year. Um, anyway, that's all off subject. Anyway, but like I said, we're normally a two income household, but right now we have been a one income household for over a year now, and that's because I had stopped during the last pregnancy, the pregnancy before this one, stopped working. Excuse me. So, with that being said, we money is kind of tight. Our family activities, and things that we've been doing have been mm, limited, to say the least. We did a lot of things on the summer. We had our Carowin tickets. We went to Carowinds. Um, it's about a 2.5 hour drive from our home, so it did require a hotel stay when we went. So we always did it on the weekend and do a 2 day stay at Carowinds and then come back home. So we did have a lot of family activities we did, but we haven't been as active a family as we normally are, and it is affecting my children. Um, I'm taking the Naturally Thrifty Moms Challenge. Um, 30 days of vegan, but I'm not doing vegan, I'm doing vegetarian with a twist because I really do love fish, and I feel as though I need fish and eggs in my diet because being pregnant, I know I can substitute other things, but in the town we live in, it's really hard to get to certain things, and I don't want to drive out of town right now to um, make a wider food purchase. I can't even think what I want to say. But like I said, that we haven't been as active as a family in over a year, and my kids have become very sedentary. It's just they're just sitting around, and they're watching TV, and they're on the computers, and they're playing video games, and I am disturbed. I feel really upset and disturbed by this because when I was their age, I rode my bike. I played outside. I ran just to be running, and I was on the track and field team and drama in school. They go to school, they come home. They all, everybody's getting good grades and doing things that they need to do. But and each kid is individual. I really, they have their own personality. But this last year, I've noticed that, like my oldest daughter, I'm sorry, not the last year. Over the, excuse me, my throat. Over the last month, I've noticed that she's wearing my old clothes, my pre-pregnancy clothes, and that makes no sense because she's 14. I have had 6 kids and I have not stayed in the best of shape. But oh my gosh, when I was 14, I couldn't fit, I wouldn't be able to fit none of these clothes that I have. And we bought a scale, which is something I'm not really fond of because when I was a kid, I was obsessed with my weight. So I was always checking the scale. I was always checking the scale. I would work out. I would do crash diets my mom didn't know nothing about, and I would always check on the scale and then get on the scale, find out if you haven't lost anything, and then I would just go crazy and eat burgers and whatever candy or whatever, which would send me on another crash diet, and then I would binge, and then I would be on another crash diet, and it was this endless cycle. And one of the main problems that would usually trigger it would not be just that my clothes be too snug or my friends like I was on a drama. I was on modern dance, and there was like these extra shorts, and everyone could fit them, and they was like, oh, they're huge, they're so big, everybody can fit that. And one day I forgot my uniform, I forgot my clothes, I had to wear the extras, and it was extremely tight. I mean, I fit in them, but it was tight, and everybody else was like, it's huge, it's tight, these big things, we need to get a smaller pair. And then I put them on, and they were tight, and like a couple of my friends said they didn't even actually notice. They said it looked like they fit you fine. What are you worried about? But to me, it was just tight. And I noted, like things like that would bother me, but it was mostly the scale to me that bothered me a lot. So I chose not to have a scale in my house with my girls because I don't want them to become obsessed about pounds. I want them to be more conscious of their health. And I haven't been doing that. I haven't been keeping them conscious of their health because it's been easy. It is really easy. It's to have your kids watch TV or play video games or on the computer. Those are like really easy babysitters, and we don't even have like game systems where they exercise. It's like the Wii or nothing. We have like an Xbox, and they play the Xbox or the PlayStation, and they just sitting there in front of these televisions, and just life is just passing them by. And I send my little boys outside to go play, and they'll go play and run around and play with the dogs. But other than that, my older kids don't. So um, we had already decided that around Christmas, me and my husband, because this is when we was having this discussion, that we were going to bring the older kids to the YMCA since we have a family membership there. We go swimming there. We haven't been there in a while, but we were going to go to the Y, and they were going to exercise on Saturdays, and then we're going to continue our swimming program. We usually go swimming on Sundays, so that's what we're going to do. And lo and behold, I got a shock when I took my older kids. I just took two kids with me and my two older kids. And my son, he's extremely fit. He looks extremely fit. He's skinny. I took him and I took my daughter who was overweight and we exercised. And they didn't have the stamina that I had, which is crazy because I'm pregnant and exhausted and tired. And they were just like, I already did it. I already did it. I'm like, and like, they complain like, oh my gosh, you don't know, all week long we had to do stuff in gym. And I'm like, it's Saturday, come on guys, this is the weekend, are you serious? They did have to work out. I did, and I am like completely shocked by that, to be honest, because I didn't know that my children were that unfit, really, especially my son. He's always talking about somebody needing to lose weight, talking about sister, and I always have to talk to him, and we had my husband talk to him about with the way he's talking to his sisters, but then he has no stamina. He has no energy. He's like really low. So yeah, we're doing this family improvement, and I'm gonna try to do some video on my camera. I have my camera, but it's packed away. Um, I purchased a new camera, and that's packed away in my bag because I don't want to miss the birth, and I want to make sure that everything's in. And I want to make sure everything's in my bag. So when we get to the hospital, I don't want my husband leaving for no reason at all. And I don't want to be missing anything out because I don't have the camera or anything. I know I'm kind of weird, but I do still have my webcam. But we will be doing some video, family video, of them being active. Excuse me. Uh, as far as the vegetarian challenge, it's not hard for us because we already eat a lot of vegetables. We eat a lot of raw vegetables, which a lot of people think is funny and thought it was really weird because, like, my kids over the summer, I buy ears of corn from I would go out to the farm and then get lots and lots of ears of corn, and my kids would just open them up and just eat it straight out just eat it off the cob without cooking it. Sweet corn is so delicious, you know. And they eat squash. We grew squash, yellow squash, and they just like they were eating it, and my neighbor saw them like, "Yo, what are y'all doing?" She's like, "The kids eating corn off the cob. They ain't cooked it." I said, "No, they don't need to cook it. It's wonderful to eat raw foods. It's good for you. You get all the nutrients." And I love going out to the farm and picking things and getting. And you know, a lot of times people eat raw foods, but it's mostly fruits. It's never, you know, very rarely do they eat vegetables. But my kids love vegetables. They love it. So eating vegetarian is not hard, but they're also very, very. Like my son, he feels like if you can't, if that we're supposed to be meat eaters. So I'm trying to get him to be more of a veggie eater. He loves vegetables too, but he eats so much vegetables, and then he's like, he won't be full until he has half a chicken to go along with it. Okay, so yeah, that's our family thing. That's what we're doing. You can see in the background, see my yoga ball. I've been sitting on that thing. It doesn't do anything. And my baby car seat, and my bag. Everything's just sitting there. My daughter's birthday balloon, she gave, she had a whole bunch of balloons, and that's one of the balloons she gave to the baby for him because she wanted to share her birthday with him. So he didn't come. He didn't come New Year's. He's not here now, and he's relaxed. I mean, I think honestly, I'm gonna go over with this kid. I don't think I'm gonna have him on my due date. I don't think I'm having him before. He's just comfortable. I'm sorry. I'm like a little bit tired. It is late. And he's just really comfortable. So we'll see. Hopefully he'll be here soon, and I can show you my baby. um, I wanted to do another video on the weather. What the heck is going on? It's supposedly winter, and it's like 50 degrees today. Honestly, it's crazy. You know, it's January. We normally have snow. Anyway, I'm not gonna get into that. I'm going to go to bed, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.